What's up, guys? It's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. And with all of the excitement of the upcoming Soul Exchange, the ninjas, the new ninjas, etc., etc., I think we missed out on one of the portals yesterday, which opened up. In fact, I know that we did. And it is the Underwild Summon. I must admit, I was putting this off for a little bit because this is not my favorite hero. But we do have a brand new costume for Lug-Hiding. So we have got to have a look at this guy. You know, I want to make sure that we are looking at every single hero that comes through these portals. And if it was up to me, I might not have a look at this costume because I really didn't like the original version of this hero. But you know what? Things can change, and sometimes, just sometimes, costumes can get better. So, without any further ado, we will dive into Lughaidh's card. So first of all, he is a cleric, which is a pretty good class. He was a paladin, which gave him extra defense. I kind of prefer the cleric class. I prefer the mana shield. It just gives him a chance to resist negative mana effects and effects that prevent the use of special skills. It's definitely an upgrade in terms of the class. So we're going to be looking for positive points today. Family bonus. We know the Underwild family bonus by now. They get the Underwild gems they spawn on the board, which deal 50 damage until it's matched. The costume bonus, they have now increased the costume bonus, which is really good. So the stats become a bit more relevant again. You can see they're pretty decent bonuses to all of the attack, defense, health, and that nice meaty 5% mana bonus, which can come into play for him. I don't know. In fact, it won't really come in too much in terms of the class because neither of those class talents give the 4% mana node. But it is still good to get that 5% mana increase. I was just, again, trying to find something which would make this hero absolutely brilliant. But so far, no dice. Now, the passive skill. So he has this special skill damage reduction, which we know about, where the received damage from special skills is reduced by 20% for him. But he now gets the boosted health on special skill as well. So when he casts his special skill, he will boost the health of all allies by 10%. So pretty good thing about that is that he is, you know, he wasn't doing any real upfront healing. But now he is doing a nice 10% health boost up front. So that's pretty decent for him. And he also benefits from the boosted regen ether talent. Not that I know why you would put second limit breaks, alpha ethers, etc. Why you would waste them on this guy. But if you do, at the start of each battle, he regenerates 300 boosted health over 6 turns. It's really very minimal. Now, in terms of the special, let's have a look at what he's doing. So his old special skill, and this is the one that I don't like, he removes all status effects and stacks from the caster, removes even status effects and stacks that are otherwise undispellable or uncleansable. Now this is new, removes growth and wither effects from the target. So by the target, it actually means himself. Then the caster shifts into ghost form for 4 turns. While in ghost form, all allies except the caster have 64% defense. And while in ghost form, all allies except the caster regenerate 180 boosted health every turn. Boosted health can exceed max HP. So basically, this guy is like a 5-star version of Amiona from the Season 2 Atlantis Heroes. And I think I have a copy of her somewhere. We'll just go by power. There she is. Right. So Amiona does this basically at fast speed. She removes all effects that are uncleansable or undispellable. Again, you can see they've added removes growth and wither effects from the target, and then ghost form for 4 turns. While in ghost form, she gets this 82% attack, which I used to use, and that's why I've actually got her maxed. Now the costume version for her increases the defense and heals over time. So the costume version for her is quite a bit more similar to what we're looking at here with Lug-Hiding, except that she's running at fast speed and he is running at slow speed. So kind of weird. And I must say Amiona's never been the most popular hero. So that's why I kind of have a big problem with Lug-Hiding. And there's an even bigger problem when we get onto the costume. So let's just finish off the original version. So the increase in defense and then 180 boosted health regen per turn. Now, the costume is pretty much exactly the same. Removes the growth and wither effects, shifts into ghost form, and then he does give 56% defense increase, which I believe is slightly lower. Yeah, it was 64, and he all allies regenerate 300 boosted health every turn. Now that is a lot better heal. So if I'm going to say one good thing about each character, the health regen is a lot better on this heal over time. Thing is, I think, yeah, so those effects, let's just see. Yeah, so those effects can be dispelled. So the growth, not the growth, the boosted health regen, and the defense, they can be dispelled. But then he stays in ghost form. So what the heck is the point of that? That's my thing. What is the point of this hero? He's not good at anything. He removes growth and wither effects. Fine if he removes the wither effects, but the problem is he's removing growth from himself as well. So if you're using somebody like Dark Feather, you're putting growth on your team the whole time, or you've got whoever else, Grimsteel, whatever, and you're growing your team defensively and attackingly, and then suddenly Lughaidh goes and removes all of those growth and wither effects from himself. That's just counterintuitive. Now, in the case of somebody like Lepiota, now that you can make a big argument for, and actually she is featured in the Soul Exchange, so I know I'm going a bit back and forth, but if you look at Lepiota, she actually casts her skill, she puts the target into ghost form, and then she removes growth and wither effects from the target. That works really well. In Lughaidh's case, doing it to himself is just downright stupid. So, should you summon for this hero? Absolutely not. He is freaking terrible. Sorry, guys. So definitely don't summon for Lughaidh in this portal. He is just still a piece of trash hero. His stats are definitely better. And also, I'd be interested if you guys find a use for this guy. Please do let me know in the comments, because personally, I can't find any good use cases for this hero. In fact, we are doing a video, or I am doing a video at the moment, which will be out relatively soon. So I say relatively soon, it could be, within the next 24 hours or so. But it is a pretty big project. I don't want to give too much away. But, I'm looking at some of the heroes, or quite a lot of the heroes for that video. So hopefully that will be out very soon. But yeah, please do let me know if you have any positive things to say about Lughaidh, or if you want to add to the negative pile, let's pile it on this guy. Personally, I'm not a fan of this guy. I give him a D grade, maybe an F grade. He's just that hero. He's the Salmon Loki of the Season 4 portal. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do drop us a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and you don't want to miss any future videos. Share it with your mother, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now, guys.